Let's run through the basics of Conquest mode. If you want to attack, press X on any territory with more than one fan. Once this territory is selected, a group of yellow territories are displayed nearby that can be attacked. Navigate there and press X. If the territory you attack is empty, you take the territory with no resistance. Now, if the area you attack is occupied, you have the option to simulate or During the steal fans phase, press X to attempt to steal fans from any opponent on the Conquest map. After selecting your opponent, select your game difficulty. You can attempt to win on a higher difficulty to steal more.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ubaldo Jimenez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He will lead this one off today. Down the first baseline. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
In now, Logan Forsythe. He swings and grounds it to short. To his left, Beckham. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, this guy they're facing today is all over the place. He walks a lot of guys. So now as a hitter, you got to really focus on the pitch you're looking for and make sure he throws you strikes. If not, he'll have the advantage. Right now, you have it.
Fourth, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, number 17. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Now a ball hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I like it. Gives him a 1-0 lead, sets him up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home to Beckham. Split finger fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Hard hit ball to second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Mark Trumbo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. Boston is on top here, 1-0.
For the Angels, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says, I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Matt Tuiasosopo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Batting 8.
Here's Hank Conger.
Hank Conger.
First offering on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay throw. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Manny Machado.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, He's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting fifth.
Into the windup and the pitch. Chris Davis. Ball, it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Squared that one up just a little late.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. Boston leads it 1-0. Eric Ibar will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Eric Ibar.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. And Ibar swings through that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Jimenez comes again on 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Frazier. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Very weakly on the ground. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Soft liner to the left side. There's one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Daniel Winkler, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So digging in now, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit on the ground to third. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, and he got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Trey Mancini stands in as he looks at a called strike. Chopped in front of home plate.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Seth Smith will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Forsythe will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there for strike one, 0-1.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Jones. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And another foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, a win's a win. Not the most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Ubaldo Jimenez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that
During the reinforce phase, press X on any of your territories that you want to reinforce with new fans. Keep in mind the number of your reinforcement fans is determined by the number of fans you recently stole.
Your attention,
Stephen
please.
Lawrence takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Stephen Lawrence.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Boyce. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Hector Velasquez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now batting,